Hello everyone, welcome to Dialogues with Financial Infrastructure. Today, we are honored to invite Mr. Chen, Alex, to our program. Alex is the Deputy General Manager of Overseas Client Department of CCDC Shanghai headquarters. Alex, could you please share with us the current whole picture of overseas investors' participation in China's bond market from CCDC's perspective?
At present, foreign investors can participate in China's interbank bond market, we also call it CIBM, and the exchange bond market. The market access channels include three modes, including the CIBM Direct, Bond Connect, and the QV. The main types of foreign investors include foreign central banks, financial products, and commercial banks. As of the end of October 2022, the depository balance of foreign investors in the Chinese interbank bond market was RMB 3.25 trillion, accounting for nearly 3% of the outstanding balance of China's bond market. As the main portal for opening up of China's bond market, the balance of bonds held by overseas investors under CIS deposits reached RMB 3.14 trillion, accounting for 90% of the total amount of overseas investors in CIBM. With the official inclusion of Chinese government bonds into FTSE Russell WACB Index in October 2021, in May this year, the IMF announced an increase in the weighting of RMB in the SDR currency basket from 10.92% to 12.28%, and the long-term trend of RMB asset allocation by foreign investors will continue to increase in the future.
Thank you, Alex. You mentioned earlier that there are three channels for overseas institutional investors to access the market. Could you give us a brief introduction?
Sure. At present, overseas investors can access China's interbank bond market through the CIBM Direct, Bond Connect, and the QV scheme. Overseas investors in CIBM Direct scheme generally include QV. Currently, the CIBM Direct is the main channel for foreign investors to participate in the China's bond market. As of the end of October 2022, foreign investors held about 2.53 trillion yuan of bonds, accounting for more than 80% of the total bonds held by overseas investors in CCDC. The direct model allows foreign investors to invest in products covering cash bonds, lending, forwards, bond repo, and IRS, while the Bond Connect model only supports cash bond trades. In addition, foreign investors in the direct channel can not only participate in the interbank bond market, but also invest in the exchange bond market, and can use bonds as futures margin and support two-way of non-trade transfer of interbank bonds held in the same foreign investors' QV account and direct channel account.
In recent years, the opening up of China's bond market has made steady progress. Can you share with us what is the latest improvement this year?
In May, the PBOC, CSRC, and the SAFE jointly announced Circular No. 4, including simplifying the market entry process for the direct model, supporting overseas institutional investors to enter the market in entity level, eliminating the requirements to file for each fund, and it is no longer required to submit the settlement agency agreement. Overseas investors who have already entered the CIBM are allowed to invest in the exchange bond market directly or through the interconnection method. In November, the PBOC and the SAFE jointly issued the regulations to optimize fund management requirements for overseas investors in CIBM, which unifies the cross-border funding management of overseas investors. The regulation also relaxed restriction on the ratio of domestic and foreign currency remittance to further facilitate foreign institutional investors to invest in China's bond market. In December, the PBOC and the SAFE jointly issued a notice to improve the funding management requirements of Panda Bond, further facilitating foreign institutions to raise funds in the domestic bond market. In addition, CCDC has also introduced flexible settlement circles and recycling settlement services to meet the diversified trading and the settlement needs of overseas investors.
Thank you for sharing with us today, Alex. We are looking forward to the further participation of overseas investors in Chinese bond market. And thank you all for watching.